So today's video, I want to introduce you to a concept called the impact effort matrix. And this will cater to anybody who wants to not only be more productive, but you want to level up like people in the top 5%, where you focus on things that take less energy for more impact and stop wasting time on busy work or what's called thankless work. And so to get started, I've drawn this matrix for you. And it's a 2x2 matrix. Coming down this side is impact. So I have high impact and low impact. Now by impact, it can mean anything from money to happiness to productivity to impact is what you determine as high impact. So what's maybe high impact for you is low for somebody else and vice versa. But this is the impact on your life that you assign to any task on your to-do list. And then coming across here on the top, left to right, we've got effort required. So low effort tasks and high effort. Effort can mean energy, it can mean time, but you can make your definition of effort. So what we want to do is every day when you have your to-do list for the day, you've got chores, you've got business, you've got personal. I want you to take this 2x2 box and figure out where each task or each piece of your goals that you need to do, where does it fit on the impact effort matrix? And then I want you to write them in the box, whatever box of the 4 boxes that is applicable. When you're done with that, and you'll start to realize this as time goes on, but if this is the first time you're seeing this, or it's been a while since you're seeing this, the magic happens after you plot. Let's say you have 10 tasks and you've got 4 here, 3 here, 2 here, and 1 here. Here's where the magic happens. Anything that's high impact and low effort is low hanging fruit, or what I like to call 80-20 moves. So if you've ever heard of the 80-20 theory, it's 20% of the inputs or behaviors for something influence 80% of the outputs or results. I'm going to come back to this because this is the most important box of these 4. But next we have high impact, high effort. So these are major or big projects. And you want to you maybe don't do these right away, but review these later. So something to keep on your task list and maybe see if you could break apart pieces of it. But these are major or big projects. Now we move over to the bottom row. We've got low impact, low effort. This is busy work. Most of this, by the way, is BS. So as you start to evaluate the influence on your life and time and money and all that, you're going to start to see a lot of this. Like, ask yourself, how much impact does this really have? I have to do bills or I have to go cut the grass. Does it need to be done now? And if it is, how much impact is that really having on your goals and your dream life? So this is busy work. If you have enough time at the end of the day and energy after you've done this, which we'll come back to, you can look at this. But again, how much impact is this having on your life? This may be something where you could outsource or delegate. Last is low impact, high effort. And a lot of people, this is a Venus flytrap or a spider web for a lot of people's lives. This is called thankless work. And if you do nothing else with this video, after you plot your tasks, I want you to figure out everything in here and find a way to just get rid of it. Because I wouldn't even outsource it, automate it, delegate it. Just how do you get this out of your life, off your plate? This will suck up your time, your energy, and your motivation more than anything in your day. So now let's come back to the most important one. High impact, low effort. These are things you can do with relatively low amounts of energy, money, or effort that have a big effect on your day. And so as you start plotting the tasks in your day and the moves you need to make, focus on this box right here. This is where the money and the influence and the joy comes from. And you may find that you've got 10 tasks and only 1 or 2 going here. I would take every ounce of energy and resources and money and help you can get and get on these right away. Because if you can do something in 5 to 10 minutes or with relatively low effort that has a huge impact, you should do that immediately. Like, use your energy when you have it and get these things done. Again, these you want to talk about later. So if it's high impact, it's something definitely worth reviewing. But if it's a high effort, you need to figure out who's needed, how much money, how much effort can this be broken down. This, again, is busy work. If it absolutely has to be done, figure out a way to outsource, automate, or delegate, as we talked about in an earlier video. And this, if you act like your life depends on it, get rid of all this stuff. Just by getting, this is important. Just by getting rid of this, you experience what's called addition by subtraction. So as you take away, your energy frees up, which is huge, because then you'll be able to focus on this and then this next. So why do I call this busy work? I heard a saying years ago, and when I first heard it, I got mad. But as I listened to it more and more, I realized the brilliance of it. And this was by an 8-figure business owner who's done it all. And he taught me about this. And the quote here for this grid was, most of what we do all day is useless when it comes to the bottom line, the impact on our lives. And the first time you hear that, you're probably going to get mad. You're going to say, there's no way. Things I do, they have to be done, they're important. But as you evaluate your goals and how your time's spent, you'll start adding more things to this box. Or maybe it's this box. But the goal is, can we get rid of this box completely and minimize this box, or automate or delegate away? And then you're left with these 2. So the ideal day, as you start doing this more and more and more, is this box is empty or it's ignored. This box is automated, delegated, or eventually eliminated. This box is hit first. When your energy is at peak, you got resources, it's fresh on your mind, hit these first. And then when you have reserves left over later in the day, or you can get some help, or you need some money or resources, you start attacking the plan for these. And I promise you, as you start cutting this, hitting this first, and then taking a look at this, your life will absolutely transform.